All right, let's talk about one of the most dangerous, most destructive traps in all of trading: revenge trading. It's this emotional battle that has absolutely nothing to do with charts or analysis and everything to do with the fight you're having with yourself. So let's dive in.
Come on, we've all been there, right? You take a loss and suddenly your perfectly good trading plan just gets tossed out the window. All you can think about is jumping right back into the market to get that money back, to erase that red on your screen. That feeling, that powerful, almost uncontrollable urge, that's exactly what we're digging into today.
Okay, so first things first, let's really break down what this trap is, and maybe more importantly, why it is so incredibly dangerous. At its heart, revenge trading really boils down to one single, really messed up idea: that the market is to blame for your loss. This isn't about strategy anymore. It's a pure emotional reaction where you feel like the market personally wronged you, and now you're dead set on getting even. So you might be wondering, why is trading so prone to this feeling? Well, think about it. In gambling, you put your chips on the table. The responsibility is crystal clear. But with trading, a position can go against you and you can end up losing way more than you planned, right? It creates this powerful illusion that some external force, the market, literally reached into your account and took your money.
And that leads us to the most important and maybe toughest question we have to confront. If we're ever going to break this cycle, we have got to get honest about who's really responsible.
So, for real, just take a beat and think about it. When a trade goes south, after all the analysis is done and all the excuses are made, who's truly responsible for that loss? Look, the answer is, well, it's simple, and it might sting a little, but it's you. You are the market is just this huge impersonal force. It doesn't know you exist. It doesn't care about your trade. You're the one who clicked the button, who set the risk, who made the decision. And accepting that, that's the real first step to taking back control. And here's why that matters so much. Getting angry at an uncaring thing like the market is, well, it's totally illogical. It's like yelling at the rain for getting you wet. The market doesn't know you, and it for sure doesn't care about your last trade. All that anger and frustration does is cloud your judgment. And guess what that leads to? Yep, even more mistakes. Okay, so this is where it all clicks into place. This whole thing, this fight, it isn't with the market at all. The legendary trading coach Mark Douglas just nailed it with this quote: "When you think you're getting revenge on the market, you're actually just punishing yourself." Wow, that really hits home, doesn't it? Yeah, let's really let that sink in. Because you were the one responsible for the loss, any attempt to get revenge is just you taking it out on yourself. It becomes this vicious cycle of self-sabotage where you rob yourself of a clear-headed opportunity in the present, all because you're still fuming about the past. Let me give you a super simple example of how this plays out. Let's say you just lost 3 points. The very next trade offers a clear, objective shot at a 1-point profit. Now, to a rational trader, that's a good trade. You take the win. But to the revenge trader, nope. 1 point feels like an insult. You feel you need those 3 points back to feel whole, so you ignore a perfectly good opportunity that's right in front of you. This right here, this is the phrase you need to burn into your brain. Seriously, write it on a sticky note and put it on your monitor if you have to. One trade has nothing to do with the next. The market has zero memory of your last loss. The only place that loss still exists is inside your head. You've got to treat every new opportunity as the clean slate it truly is.
Okay, so how do we fix this? Let's move into our final section and talk about building a much healthier and frankly more profitable mindset. It's all about shifting from fighting the market to flowing with it. And this slide really lays out the two different mindsets, doesn't it? On one side, you have this constant battle. You're trying to force your will on the market, trying to get back what's already gone. But on the other side, it's about flowing. It's about accepting what the market is offering you right now. You can't change the market. You can only change yourself and work in harmony with it. So let's lock these in. Here are the principles for that new mindset. First up,
You got to accept total responsibility. No more excuses. Second, treat every single trade like it's its own separate event. Third, take what the market is giving you, not what you wish it was giving you. And finally, never ever forget, the only thing you can control in this game is you. So you've got to strive to flow, not to fight.
And that's really the question it all comes down to, isn't it? The next time you take a loss, ask yourself this. Because understanding who you're really fighting, well, that's the key to breaking the cycle and finally becoming the master of your